True Courage, a Lion King fanfic by Lionkingview. Chapter 1, Bullying. Oh, look who it is. If it isn't the princess of the Pride Lands. Simba took a step back. The group of cubs that had surrounded him was led by a cub named Kuhisha. He had orange fur and a white hair tuft on his head. He was laughing demeaningly at Simba. "She's probably gonna dance like a ballerina this time." Simba was slightly embarrassed, but even more than that, he was angry. "Shut the fuck up, you ass!" he yelled, hoping that perhaps this would intimidate them. The group of cubs just laughed. "Oh, bother," she cursed. "But I doubt Daddy, and especially your mummy, would like that." They kept on advancing. The circle grew tighter, and Simba was out of ideas. "Leave me alone," he said. Kuhisha just giggled. "Or what?" "Or I tell your mummy about it." A feminine voice sliced its way through the circle. Simba cringed. He knew who'd just come to save him. "Oh no, not Nala," he said. It was always humiliating when she had to save him from these kinds of situations. The gang was entirely comprised of male cubs, and none of them wanted to get in trouble for hitting a girl. They also knew that Nala wasn't above telling an adult. Being called a pansy for telling on someone was actually one of Simba's fears. None of Nala's, though. However, this was still the precise reason why the gang had been harassing Simba for the last 4 weeks without any consequences. If they hurt him, for example, he would simply tell his mother or father that he fell down a hill or something like that. The trouble had started when the other cubs had found out about Simba's less masculine hobbies. He had a knack for dancing and singing and ambitions to become a hunter. Or huntress, as Kuhisha would mockingly put it. "Come on, you guys. We'll find something else to do. These two girly girls can play ring around the rosy by themselves," said Kuhisha as he led his gang elsewhere. "Fuck you," Simba muttered under his breath. "Good God, Simba, you really can't swallow your pride, can you?" Nala asked him. "It's not about pride," Simba rebutted. "Then tell your dad. You know, he's the king of the Pride Lands, he can do something." Simba scoffed at that idea. "Seriously?" Nala said, annoyed. "Boys can be so stubborn." The two of them made their way towards Pride Rock. Chapter 2, Secrets. As the cubs made their way towards Pride Rock, Nala couldn't help but let out a giggle. "What's so funny?" Simba asked, feeling that he would regret the answer. "Oh, nothing much. You know, these cubs, they're real jerks, right?" Nala began. Confused, Simba just nodded. "But I can't help but feel that they would probably be okay to be around one-on-one, you know?" Nala mused. "Maybe, I don't know. Where are you going with this?" Simba inquired. "Which one of them do you think would be the cutest to date?" Nala asked. Turning his head with one eyebrow arched, Simba looked at Nala with puzzlement. "Why are you asking me that? I'm not into boys," Simba answered, somewhat bewildered by Nala's question. Simba did indeed have a suspicion why she was asking him that, but he hoped it wasn't what he thought. He had a heavy crush on her, but was as of yet unable to tell her. There was more than one blockade in his mind keeping him from telling her. For one, he didn't know which words to choose. It was as if he could see the end of a path, but a huge chunk of that path was missing, or invisible, and he was expected to just follow said invisible or maybe even missing path, plummeting into nothingness. Secondly, he was already being bullied for his hobbies now. There was no telling what kind of bullying Kohisha would come up with, together with his gang, if he found out that Simba was going out with Nala. Whatever going out really meant. Kissing? Was that it? Maybe. Whenever Simba saw other people kiss, it looked kind of gross and slimy, and it also went on forever. One time, a few weeks ago, Nala and him had played family, and she had given him a smooch on his right cheek. Almost out of reflex had he shoved Nala's face away from his and told her to knock it off. Nala had just giggled in response. Maybe, Simba thought, this could have given her the wrong impression. "You sure about that?" asked Nala with a giggle. "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't like dudes, I think," Simba added in a mumble. Nala had heard that. "What do you mean you think?" she inquired. "I mean, in theory, I've never kissed a boy or gone out with one," Simba said, "but it would be gross anyway." He quickly tried to end any open-endedness to his statement. "But you thought about it?" Nala kept on asking. "I'm not gay, if that is what you wanted to ask," Simba responded quickly. "Have you ever kissed a girl?" Nala then asked. "And, that one time when I gave you a smooch on the cheek, that doesn't count," she clarified. "No," Simba responded truthfully. "Okay. Do you have a crush on anyone?" Nala just wouldn't let go. She was set to get some kind of confession out of him. "Yeah, so what of it?" Simba said, growing visibly nervous. "What's his name?" Nala asked cheekily. "As I previously said, it's not a he," Simba clarified. "What's her name?" Nala corrected herself, but remained inquisitive. "Nanya," Simba replied dryly. "Nanya? Never heard of that name. Is she new to the Pride?" Nala asked as she stopped walking for a moment. "None your business, Nala," Simba said, growing increasingly annoyed. "Well, maybe it's a boy after all, and you're just hiding it. Wait, is it my little brother Mitu?" Nala had asked one question too much. Simba was about to explode. "You two would make a cute couple. You could do a pair dance routine or something like that," Nala mused again. "Nala," Simba interjected. "I think I kind of always knew that you were, sort of gay in a way. With your dancing and singing and all that jazz." She just kept on talking. "Nala, for fuck's sake, I'm not gay, cute, or in love with your twin brother," Simba finally exploded. Nala knew that she had gone too far. Her ears fell flat onto her head as she ducked down. A moment of blaring silence passed between the two of them. Sorry, Simba," Nala finally spoke. "I was being a bit too direct. If," she tried to choose her next words carefully, "if you actually do have something you want to tell me, about whom you like, or something else, anything else, then I'll be at the den entrance of Pride Rock," she said meekly. "No, it's alright. It's just that Kohisha and his ass-face gang already pissed me off enough as it is. I didn't mean to yell at you, but you know what, I would really like to be alone, at least for now," Simba explained, and then wandered off, leaving Nala to ponder this encounter. End of chapter 2.